So, over the last week, Zoe Laverne, I'll be honest, has not been the most loved person on the internet. All over Twitter, the only thing that people seem to be talking about are these insane allegations that are against Zoe Laverne at the moment. These allegations include being with a 13-year-old fan. Now, just as some information, Zoe Laverne is 19, so clearly there's an issue here if this is true. So, after Zoe Laverne got exposed for being with a literal 13-year-old child, you would think that Zoe would respond with a proper video or just a decent apology saying that she basically admitted to it. Because, I mean, there's no coming back from this. I mean, if you're with a 13-year-old as you're 19, like, that's messed up. I don't care what gender you are, I don't care about any of that. If you're being with someone 6 years younger than you who's a 13-year-old, then there's something wrong with you. And you might think they should respond normally, but no, it's Zoe Laverne. Of course she doesn't. If you guys have seen my Zoe Laverne videos in the past, you'll know that she doesn't like to take accountability for anything that she does. She's just another one of those egotistical TikTokers who cannot take responsibility for anything and does not know how to apologize. So how Zoe Laverne responded is through an Instagram live where she talks about the allegations and addressed the situation. Which, at least in the video, she does actually address the situation, but just have a look at this. Like, honestly, she doesn't really address it how she should have. So yeah, let's have a look at how she responded to this.
As you guys all know, some stuff got leaked about me and Connor, and I just wanted to come on live and tell y'all the truth and tell y'all that, like, a lot of people are making this out to be something that it's not and making it to be worse than it seems. By calling me a groomer and a pedophile and everything. So I didn't groom Connor, wouldn't do that to him. Literally love Connor to death. I wouldn't do anything to Connor.
Okay, so far, I don't know why she's just decided to say that she hasn't. You know those people in Among Us who when they get accused of being imposter, right, they go, oh, I'm not the imposter. Yeah, understandable, have a good day. Like, that doesn't prove that you're innocent. All you're doing is vouching for yourself. Like, that's not proving that you're innocent. I mean, we're only 25 seconds in, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. I'm just going to watch the rest of this.
Ever without consent. Connor and I both consented to kissing.
Okay, so that's completely messed up. I don't care if you both consented. It's a 13-year-old. They're not legally the age where they have the mental capacity to do that. This is literally like the mini-led situation. You're using your fame and your power to get something that you shouldn't have. I mean, I get it's only a kiss, but then again, like, it's a 13-year-old. That's messed up.
Was how it went. We both liked each other, and then we realized that the ages were too different. Nothing happened between us besides kissing.
That's still pretty bad. Like, it's good that it didn't go all the way, because that probably would have scarred both of them, but, like, that's kind of messed up. And just by looking at the person, how do you not know that it's a 13-year-old? And if he looks younger than what he should, then why didn't you ask for his age? Like, it's so confusing to me how these TikTok stars just don't understand that. Like, it's so obvious. Like, it's a 13-year-old, and unless he looks like he's 25, which, if that happens, then that's insane, then there's no way that you couldn't have just said, oh, what's your age? How old are you? Like, surely that's some vital information that you first realize when you first start dating someone.
And I'm saying that now, like, I'm really sick of people thinking that we did other stuff besides kiss. There's a video going...
Either way, it doesn't really matter. The fact is that you're with a 13-year-old boy. Like, yeah, you didn't do whatever everyone else is making it out to be, but what you did is still pretty bad. I don't understand her. Like, she thinks that she's alright here.
Round of people saying that it's me and Connor, and it's like of these, like, two people doing something, like, nasty, and that's not us. All the videos that were leaked of Connor and I were us kissing. It stopped months ago. It hasn't been a thing for a while.
Oh my, are you serious? Okay, so I think that these allegations have been out for months, and now that she's finally responded, she's trying to play the card of, oh, it hasn't happened in a few months, so it doesn't matter. It's still relevant. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. The mini-lad stuff, then the allegations that were coming about him were made 3 years ago. That doesn't excuse the fact that you did it, and you haven't even apologized for it yet, so that just makes it even worse than the mini-lad situation. I mean, obviously it's not as bad as the mini-lad situation, because you didn't do anything like that, like mini-lad did, but the fact that you've still done it and trying to say that, oh, it happened in the past, so it doesn't matter, like, that doesn't, it's so just easy. Like, I don't understand how you don't, like, I'm lost for words. How does she function?
Connor and I don't have communication right now due to our parents both agreeing to cut our contact and give us both time to heal and from social media, because social media is very toxic to us right now.
Oh, you wonder why? Like, You wonder why. People like this just annoy me, like seriously. I don't think I found one Zoe Laverne apology that I've actually been like, okay, she's owned up to her mistakes. Because she just keeps coming back and topping what she's done before. First, she was crying over Charli D'Amelio and passing her in followers. We all saw that and we all know what happened there. Then she starts saying the N-word in her TikToks and then she responded to that by yelling at everyone. Like she doesn't, oh my. I genuinely think she cannot like find a proper apology. She's tried so many times to apologize and it just doesn't work because she has no idea how to do it properly. Listen, Zoe, I know you're probably not watching this video unless it gets some sort of traction, but please, if you're watching this, come to me. I will teach you how to apologize and how to make a proper response video. Don't go into an Instagram live because that's just gonna get you even more hate than you already were. Zoe Laverne already wasn't a great person after the Charli D'Amelio stuff, but this just tops it. And the fact that she's responded so poorly just makes it even worse.
And we're both just kind of hurting. We're trying to like laugh off the situation. We were moving on from it and just like going separate ways, breaking contact just to move on from it. And then the videos got leaked and it became a bigger issue and it became something that it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh my, I can't be bothered. Zoe, you literally kissed a 13-year-old at age 19. Do you know how messed up that is? And you're saying that it got blown out way more than it should have. Are you serious? Stuff like that doesn't just get kept private. That is like illegal type behavior. How do you expect stuff like that just to stay in a bubble and oh, it was a mistake, so it doesn't matter? Like if that got kept a secret 5 years down the line and you become a top tier celebrity, which I doubt will happen because you've just shown yourself to be a horrible person, then what's gonna happen when those videos eventually come out? Like you're screwed. Any sponsors you get, anything like that, are just gonna leave you. Like you can't just keep that in a bubble forever. Just address the situation when it happened, apologize for it, and look, the internet doesn't care anymore. It's so easy. If you get into controversy, just apologize and admit to what you've done. And the internet, well, they won't forget about it, but they'll forgive you most likely.
And because social media is so toxic nowadays, and because people like to put their little noses into other people's business.
Oh, legit, get out of here. Like, just stop. You're digging yourself a bigger grave. What do you mean people like to dig their noses into other people's business? I'm pretty sure we have the right to know whether a massive TikTok star that people watch daily is kissing a 13-year-old. I can't be bothered with this person anymore. Like, honestly, like, it's just the most brain-dead comments. Like, there's no hope. She's lost. She's got no idea what she's talking about.
It makes it worse than it needs to be. So I'm here to tell you.
No, I'm gonna be honest, it needed to be this bad. You know how it couldn't have been bad? If you just, I don't know, didn't kiss the 13-year-old in the first place, then nothing would have happened.
Guys, right now, that this all was dragged out of proportion and put into something that it was not. People have so many rumors going around saying different things, and it's none of the stuff that people are saying is true. I didn't groom Connor, wouldn't do that. He's a kid, and I'm aware of that, and it just happened. We both were in a dark place when we first, became friends, and we both just ended up catching feelings for each other.
Okay, so I understand this, right? I understand that most of what she's saying is that the grooming allegations are not true, which, okay, I could understand that. I don't think that they're true. And until she gets proven guilty, I'm gonna say that she's innocent. But the fact is, you still took advantage of a 13-year-old. Like, there's no doubt about that. You've admitted it in this live, and that's it. But don't use depression as a way to get out of this. Like, she's saying, oh yeah, like she's saying that they were both in a dark place and all that, and I understand that, and if that's true, I really do feel bad for that, but don't use it as an excuse. Like, it just looks so shady. And I'm sorry, but if you agree that them only kissing is something that doesn't make it that bad, although that's probably true, but it's still a bad thing, and if you don't agree with that, please leave, honestly. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you give a like to the video, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe with all notifications on. If you don't turn on all notifications, you're basically subscribing for no reason. Make sure you follow my socials, with all links will be in the description. My Twitter is @GliderGuyYT, and my Instagram is also @GliderGuyYT. Both links will be in the top of the description. Thank you to all my channel members. Your support really helps out the channel more than you can even imagine. Make sure you join my Discord server with a custom link at the top of the description, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!